Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to raise resilient leaders, how to raise emotionally resilient leaders, the future leaders. Now, when I'm saying future leaders, definitely I'm talking about our children. And as parents, do we not want that they do best in their life and they be best in their life? Don't we want all of us that? People who are parents or they are going to be parents. Now, to do that, where from the time you know that you're going to be a parent, you start preparing for the future and what you can do about it. So we take care of their schooling, we take care of their skill development, the food, the nutrition, their exposure to various aspects, the world, traveling, fitness, so many things, including sports and music. We want to really develop them in such a way that they become a total, successful people in their life. But do we know how they become successful? Do we really understand what makes them successful in their life? And there has been a lot of survey that has gone in the past regarding what all it makes to be a successful person or leader in your life. And all of that, the research points out to that when somebody has emotional intelligence and emotional resilience, that would drive a person more successful than person who just has technical skills or knows its subject. But that's not never enough. What we really need is emotional intelligence and emotional resilience. Now, why we talk about that? Because 90% of who we are is driven by our emotions. It doesn't matter how good you have or what you have or what resources you have. If you are not emotionally resilient, emotionally happy, emotionally stable in many ways, all the resources that you have in this world will not make sense. So how do we imbibe that into our parenting skill? And that's what I want to focus on it today. Now, for a child who is growing up, he comes across various institutions in his life, beginning with his family. Family could be immediate parents, or it could be extended family if you're living in a joint family system. The friends, the environment that your neighborhood that you're living in, the school and nursery and the school that your child is going to, these even religion for that matter, all this institution plays a very important role in his growth and development as a child. But unfortunately, all these institutions miss out on one very important aspect of life, is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is about understanding your own emotions, how to manage it, how to understand others' emotions, and how to manage the relationship. This is all about emotional intelligence. All the institutions, they generally miss out on this particular aspect. Most of the time when the children cry, or when children know that they are sad, we tell them to shut up or say that forget about it, let's do something. We believe in diverting their mind to something else rather than resolving what they are feeling at that point of time. So they really miss out on emotional intelligence. So how do we go about it? How do we develop emotional intelligence, and more importantly, emotional resilience in children? Now, what is this emotional resilience is all about? It's a kind of a firewall that that we have when somebody is emotional resilient. Is like, it doesn't matter what somebody tells from outside, or what somebody talks about this person from outside, or what happens in his or her life. But an emotionally resilient person will generally know what to do in this situation, will generally feel still okay in, doesn't matter what kind of situation the person is, and will still be able to bounce back to life very quickly. And this is what emotional intelligence is all about. So how do we do that in our children?